I'm John.
I'm Catherine.
This is our RV.
And we're Sapps on Tap.
All right. Today, all I'm doing is just trying to get up as many staples as I can. We need to remove all of the plywood to get to the subfloor. And since all of it's stapled in, the only way to do it is the slow going process of pushing a screwdriver under the staple, popping it up, and pulling it out with some pliers. So let's get to it. Hey everyone, let me show you what we're going to do today. Today we are working on taking up the floors. So here's where I'm going to start. I'm going to start at this square right here, and I'm going to try and come in underneath the lip of the wood and pry up, because as I showed you before, it's held in by all these staples. And I took up the staples in the back in this area, thinking, it might be best to start from the back. That's where we have the most rotted wood, and work our way forward. However, without a lip to get under, I couldn't really pull the wood up, and we want to try and preserve this wood at least as much as possible. I know it doesn't look like it because you can see some of where, when we pull the staples up, the wood gets, it gets a little torn up, but it's not so bad. So we want to reuse it if we're able to, but since I couldn't get that up, I'm going to try and start over here from the front, right above where the black water tank is. And this is actually pretty rotten over here as well, because this is where the bathroom was, and there was a good amount of water damage coming in from over here. I believe coming in probably from this corner actually, and getting under here, as well as water from the bathroom. So we'll see how it goes today. So as you can tell, I won't be keeping this piece because it is a part of the piece where all that water damage is. So this has been a little bit trickier than I thought. I really thought I could just kind of pry up under the edge and get the staples, but I could not. Over here, as you might have seen, it was a little bit easier. These were coming up. What I didn't realize is that for some reason, there are massive bolts through the wood. Now I know that those go down through the bottom of the RV because there were 4 of them in this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 in each corner. Now I don't understand why, because it was literally only holding on a little piece of plywood. It was not going through anything on the bottom, and it wasn't going through anything else up here. So we're just gonna have to kind of see what we can do with this bolt and that bolt. Oh, and there's 2 more. One right there, one right there. So these may be holding something on, I'm not sure. And we may run into more bolts through the whole RV as we get around to the other edges. But I'm hoping that once this, you can see there's a seam that runs right along there. And I'm hoping that once this whole piece is out, the other pieces come up a lot easier. So we'll have to see how that goes. I am, however, done for the day. I worked this morning, so I'm pretty tired, a little bit hot in there, and so I'm gonna go ahead and clean up and then
shut the RV, and Catherine and I will be back at it tomorrow. Catherine just got done ripping up the carpet and insulation in here, and besides this one spot right here, which is, I can see, a little bit rusted through, it's not too bad. There are small rust spots here and there, but nothing that a little wire brushing and a little bit of sanding won't take care of. You can see it's actually super dirty under here. There's still dirt caked on even though I shop vacked, but that's just the problem with carpet. So when we redo it, we're not going to put carpet. We're thinking about putting foam tiles like the rest of our flooring.